Hey ladies, it's time to woman up with me, Dr. Catherine Igina, in my channel, Journey of Self. Today is podcast number 2, and because it's the new year 2023 and everybody is doing New Year's resolutions, our topic is going to be about habits. Don't you worry, I am not going to bore you about what are good habits or bad habits. So just let's start from the beginning. Let's understand what are habits. So this is a really good book that I highly recommend that you read, Atomic Habits from James Clear. And according to him, habits are small decisions or actions that you do on a daily routine without thinking about them. So what that means, that you do something constantly every day without thinking because you're subconsciously doing it to do whatever you need to do. An example of a habit that we do every day, brushing our teeth, is a good habit. Taking a shower, hopefully everybody does that. That's another good habit. Your route to work or to school, you drive so unconsciously, and even though I can guarantee that this happens to you, that you're on your way to work, you have something on your mind, when you think back when you got to your job, you don't even remember how you got there because it's so ingrained in your daily routine, yet you do it unconsciously. That is a habit. Now, what is a bad habit? Everybody knows what a bad habit is. If you want to lose weight, eating too much desserts, eating too much salty and fatty foods, now exercising. If you want to be more spiritual, you have to meditate, you have to be in connection with your own spirituality. If you don't want to be a smoker, you cannot smoke. If you don't want to drink excess alcohol, you need to cut it down. If you want to do a project, you cannot be on social media all the time watching videos that are not going to be towards your end goal, or you cannot be watching your favorite movies or on Netflix all the time. It's not that you do things, okay? It's not that you cannot do and indulge yourself on the pleasures of life. Obviously, you're going to do it. It's the amount, and everybody knows that. So how can you stop yourself from doing the things that you really like? Because any habit is going to bring you pleasure, but you need to change that pleasure to something more beneficial for what you want to envision in your life. Before I'll tell you how you're going to do this, you have to see what you want to become, okay? First of all, have a clear goal in your life. Not just do a habit because it's a new year. Oh, everybody's talking about exercise. Oh, I need to drink more water. All those things are very, very beneficial for you. You have to do those things. But how do you get there? For me, example, if I want to be a healthy person when I'm 60 years old, my daughter, if she has any kids, and I want to enjoy my time with my grandkids, or if I am this journey of self because I want to be a speaker, a coach, I cannot be a person that's being the doctors all the time. When you get older, you have to go to the doctor anyway because you're gonna get sick. But if I don't do my healthy steps or the things that I need to do today in my 40s, when I'm in my 60s, I won't be able to enjoy. I won't be able to retire in a healthy way, or going to a cruise or going on vacation. I still want to be working. So what I have learned is like at least a minimum of 3 times a week I exercise. That has helped me. I have done through the years different habits that I don't even think about it. Now I yearn to exercise because I hated before running. Oh my God, running was so horrible for me. Now, because I changed my mentality, I am becoming the person that I want to be. Now, exercises or running becomes a healthy habit that my body needs it. It's my way of feeling happy or distressed, and it reduces my anxiety. But before we go into details about habits and how many days we have to do, first of all, you need to be present. You need to be respectful to yourself, and you need to know what causes you to do what you do and replacing it with another habit. Let's say, are you smoking because you wanted to be social? And then smoking and gathering in places, it makes you more extrovert, and then you're not an introvert. Or because I know, because my dad used to be a smoker, it was helping with his anxiety. Every time that he had a cigarette, it calmed his nerve down. Are you using that because you have an issue with anxiety and you don't, is the easy way out or the easy thing to grab that you can overcome your anxiety instead of doing the work? Those are the things that you need to do. And how do you know that? By journaling. Yes, I said it. Writing it down. The only way that you're going to be true with yourself is to be present and knowing and going through the painful process of going back to your childhood, of going back to your issues with your spouse or issues with your family, with your kids. That's the, or any traumatic experience you had when you were younger or right now. And you know, guys, is for free. This is the best tip a therapist has told me to do, and is the best thing I do every day is journaling. And it helps me cope with life. It helps me with anxiety. It helps me focus on the things that I want to do, and I can do lists and I can project what is going to be my future. Journaling is so beneficial for your life that I highly recommend it. And it's free. You only need a piece of paper and a pen, and then just start writing. You don't even have to do it for a long time. Even though your computer or your phone, you have access to anything. So what you do, you start with 5 minutes. But here's the catch. Don't you do it when you have people next to you. The reason is because you need to be engaged. You need to be present in the moment. That means no social media. That means no TV. That means no phone, no nothing, no distractions. You need to go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom before, okay? It only is 5 minutes. Once you start with 5 minutes, you're gonna enjoy this step so much that you're gonna continue. But at least if you don't want to do it for 5 minutes, at least you start a habit of 5 minutes a day. That is so easy and simple. So the reason I'm going to tell you is why you should not do it around people is that once you open that Pandora's box and you start searching deep inside of all your pain, you're going to cry, or you're going to yell, or you're going to punch the wall or a pillow. I recommend a pillow because punching a wall is going to be really expensive. So a pillow will be definitely much cheaper, and you can scream into the pillow so you don't have to wake up your family. Okay? So try those things. And also, if you do it in the morning when you go to work, all your eyes are going to be so puffy, and everybody's going to start asking, oh, what's going on with you? You don't need to tell anybody. What's your business? So I recommend it to do it when you don't have to leave your house, or you're gonna be at night, or you're gonna be is your day off. Okay, so this is gonna be for yourself. This is your own therapy. You won't be able to change your life until you know why you do things. So this is a very personal process. You need time with it. This is yourself. This is self-care, self-love. If you want to be a better version of what you need to be, or whoever what you want to be, you need to stop doing your old habits, because it's from crazy people to start doing things over and over again and expect a different result. That doesn't make any sense. And unfortunately, we do it all the time because habits are unconscious. We self-sabotage ourselves because the point of least resistance is the way the brain and your body wants to do. So if you want to change a new habit, your own body, your own self, you're going to self-sabotage, and you are going to tell you, oh, I feel tired today. Oh, it's raining. I don't want to go to exercise. I want to stay in bed. Me too. I don't like exercising. Well, yes and no. I am a person that I do enjoy exercises because of all the benefit that it does, but I really like to sleep in. I love my bed. So that's why I don't exercise in the morning. So this is another thing that you have to figure out what works for you. So to start, you need to learn the 4 laws of habits. It has to be obvious for you, obviously. It has to be attractive. It has to be easy. And it has to be satisfying. Because if you don't find satisfaction on your new habit, or you don't find it joyful, what's the point of doing the habit? You are going to go back to your old self and doing the same things. So now that you know where you want to go, what you want to do, what steps you need to do, and you just journal and find yourself, and then you are ready to make the decision, then we can go to the cycles or the phases of habits. But you are not going to do a change if you don't be true to yourself and you really want to change. If you don't want to change and you don't think this is for you, you better stop listening to the podcast, because it all depends on you. It's not on me. I know what I want. I know what I need to do. Is you need to make that decision for yourself. I'm sorry I'm being a little bit harsh, but if you want to change your life, you have to become a completely different person that is courageous and determined, and you need to woman up. If you don't woman up and you don't step to the plate, this journey will be in vain, and you still gonna have the same habits like last year, and you still be the person that you wanted to be, or stay in the same boat. But if you want to be an empowered, strong woman, you really need to step up, woman up, and then listen very carefully to these new steps and how you can build the life of your dreams. Remember, success is the product of daily habits, not once in a lifetime transformation. You need to do a habit every day. You need to be strong every day with yourself and remind you. Before we talk about the 21 days or 30 days to take a habit, remember, you're a human being. You're gonna make mistakes. You need to give you a little break, but the break cannot be long enough. What I mean is, let's say I want to lose weight and I have my goal of 3 days minimum of exercising this week. If I can do 5, much better. But if I start on Monday and then I do Tuesday, okay, Wednesday I don't feel like that, but then Thursday you don't exercise, then you're doing a habit of quitting. Everything that you do is a habit, and the problem is that you don't know it. The path of least resistance is what's causing you to sabotage yourself. You're going back to your old habits of being a quitter, and that's what you don't want. You don't want to be a quitter. Ladies, we do this to ourselves. We have our cycles. We are happy, we are sad every day. Our hormones, unfortunately, dictate how we feel and then do the things that we do in life. It's okay to be hormonal. It's okay to be depressed, but please just have one day, just cry it out. The next day, go back, okay? Remember that. Don't self-sabotage yourself. Be strong, remember. And how you do this, do daily affirmations. Have a vision board. Write it on your daily mirror in your bathroom. Do the goals that you want. Put the habits that you want, see it every day to remind you how strong you are, to remind you how beautiful and how powerful you are, because we need to woman up. So now remember, 21 to 30 days. How many months are in the year? So they're 12 months. So you only need 1 month. I know it's hard. It looks 30 days, but when you look back and you look last year, so many things happened that 21 to 30 days is nothing. So let's start. It only takes 21 to 30 days to build a new habit. You're not going to start with 3 or 4 habits, only one. You can only focus on one. Your brain cannot do multitasking. If you want to change, you need to master one habit before you bring another habit. Let's start with exercises, or let's continue with exercise or drinking water. You're gonna do both, obviously, because you have to drink water. You need to remove unhealthy foods from your lifestyle if you want to build a healthy life. But start with the exercises. Okay, we're gonna do 3. How you're going to do them? Think about them before starting your day. Writing them down. How many days I'm gonna exercise? What types of exercise I'm gonna do? Am I going to run? Am I going to jog? Am I going to the gym? I'm gonna do videos at home. What's going to happen when it's raining? What's happened when I have to do some things at my house, or my kids has a school play or something? What happens if I have to be in the hospital, or what happens in those days? So you have to think above and beyond of all the things that can sabotage you, so you can be prepared and have a plan of action before that happens. For example, I'm going to use myself. So 3 days at the gym. So I usually have weekends and Mondays off. Mondays is my day off. That's my day to clean the house and do the things that I need to go to the doctor or whatever. Because as a doctor, I have my job 10 to 6 on Tuesday to Fridays and every other Saturday. So I don't have enough time. So I have to schedule my time. And also, I know myself. I know I'm not going to wake up early in the morning to exercise. I'm going to be in my bed, or I'm going to do my social media in bed for you guys. I'm not going to exercise. So what I have learned, my lunch break. So I enrolled in my gym, and then my lunch break, the gym is 4 minutes away. I have an hour lunch, or I eat before or I eat after. Thankfully, with the type of job that I do have some wiggle room that I can eat in my office between patients, so I don't have to use my lunch break to eat. I don't know if this is going to be helpful for you, but you have to tailor your habits for yourself. This is what helps me, and maybe it can be inspiration for you. Not necessarily you have to exercise really early in the morning, like the book 5 a.m. Tells you, or you can do it after work or whatever, or you can do a video in the morning. Social media, guys, YouTube, this is our channel. There's a bunch of channels about yoga, meditation, exercise, Zumba classes, full body workouts. Tailor it however you want. You do it your own thing. I only do 20 to 30 minutes. I have a very hectic life. If I can do more than that, that's fine. So whenever I go to the gym, I have my own video that it has like a little workout video, and it's 20 minutes. After that, it has 5 minutes if you want to do intense workout, and then I use 5 or more 10 just to flex and then do everything that I need to do before I go to my job. So it's really easy, ladies. I know we have the 20 to 30 minutes. Try to keep that exercise to keep you motivated, because if we think about an hour, that's too much. We cannot do that. 20 minutes is feasible, because you're gonna use your time to get dressed and all that, and then that takes about 45 minutes. So if you only do 20 minutes of exercise, then you have a wiggle room of before and after to get changed. And that's something that you can do before work, middle of the work, or after work. And then also on Mondays, I also enrolled in my gym, and I take my full body class. I hate doing upper arms. Oh my God, this part of my body, that part, I don't like that. I like my legs. So I force myself to go to a specific class, full body workout, with a whole hour, which I'm gonna interview Miss Leah. She's gonna be one of my future interviews. You're gonna love her. She's in her, I don't know, she's older, but she looks amazing. Her class is my best class ever. She's the best trainer I have ever met, and then she's tailored for us women, and I want you to meet her soon. We're gonna have an interview with her. But I do on Mondays, I have my class, I'm with other people, and I'm a very competitive person, so I am not gonna see other people or show them my weakness that I cannot do with my exercise. So that motivates me to do all the upper body exercises. So at least once a week, I'm working on something that I don't like to do. So that's very religious for me. If I don't go on Mondays, I know that the rest of the week I have 3 days that I have to do my exercise. Let's say I don't want to go to the gym. I have a park nearby. I go and do a jog or a walk. Walking is exercise. Okay, so just walking, enjoying the nature, that's also beneficial for your health, and then for your anxiety, and then you can be connected to the universe and God through nature. So that is one thing that I highly recommend. So once that you have tailored your habit for you, if you want to drink water, start drinking water and replacing for sodas, but only focus on one habit. Once you master that habit for 30 days, then you start the other one. So now we're gonna start all the phases, so you understand which ones you have to pay attention, so you can feel encouraged and motivated to continue that habit. So as I said before, there are 21 days to 30 days to start a new habit. So here are the phases. The easy phase is 1 to the third day. Why? Because you are motivated, you're excited. We're going to the gym. I'm so excited. I'm gonna look so skinny and all that. And then you go and you start exercising. Wait until you get to the 4th to the 7th day. This is the most difficult part. Why? Because your muscles ache. They hurt. They hurt when you lift your arms. It starts raining. Do you think that you're gonna get out of bed when it's raining? You're so cozy in bed you don't want to do it. Or you have something at work that happened and you cannot do it. This is where most of us, or I haven't done it before, and then I keep in the cycle of starting and then finishing, starting and finishing. So if you don't want to become a statistic of failure, remember, fourth to the seventh day is the most difficult part because everything hurts. And then you start self-sabotaging. And then who is your worst enemy? you. Because no one is telling you, oh, you need to wake up. Oh. You can take a break. That's fine. Oh, you deserve it. You worked out so hard that you need to get in this bed and cuddle. No. That's when you jump out of bed. That's when you say, no, I'm not going to do it. Because that's your little devil telling you what not to do and going back to your old self. That's why you need to be courageous. This is the time to woman up. Remember, if you wanted to put it in your mirror, put woman up really, really big. So you remember, those are the words that you have to tell yourself. I need to woman up, and I'm going to pass this test and not gonna let my mind tell me what I not can do. This is what I want to do, and this is the woman that I want to become. Okay, once you do all that, is the medium phase, the 8th day to the 14th day. Why? This is when you get into the scale and then 1 pound, you have dropped 1 pound or half a pound. But if you're gonna, ladies, remember, if you're gonna lose weight, usually it's a pound a week. So don't get discouraged or don't look at the scale, okay? Don't look at the scale, look at it at the end. And if you want to really see the results, sometimes you're not gonna lose weight because it's water weight, or if you lose it too fast, it's water weight. So once you start doing exercises, you're gonna build muscles. So what I do is I measure myself with a tape measurement or una cinta de medir. I forgot how you say that in English, but it's a measuring thing. And then you take all your arms, your legs, your upper body and everything, and you measure. Once at the end of the month, maybe you are not going to see the scale. The scale is not the important thing. It's your measurements, how much you have lost in fat, and your clothes. Your clothes is actually going to tell you if you're doing what you need to do. So forget about the scale. So from the 8 to the 14 is moderate phase because you're starting to see results. And you get the little motivation back, okay? So from the 15th to the 21 day is low difficulty. Now is becoming part of your life. Is becoming of your personality, your habit. You just don't have to think about it. It comes back naturally and easily. So then you have to stick it. And then the 21 to the 30 day is the maintenance phase. Why is the maintenance phase? Because now you form the habit. Now you have to fight with this, with your mind, your self-sabotage, because you have to keep doing it. Because now that you have lost 5 pounds, you said, oh, I made it, I can do this. And then you says, oh, I can eat ice cream. Oh, I love Coca-Cola. Let me drink Coca-Cola. Oh, pizza with Coca-Cola, yay. And then you start slacking, so you cannot do that. Okay, remember, success is a process of daily habits, not in a one-time lifetime transformation. You have to keep doing it. Once you master that one and you feel comfortable with yourself, then okay, now we're gonna drink more water, or now I'm gonna drink this much, or I'm not gonna watch Netflix all week. I'm only gonna watch Netflix on the weekends and have a specific day where you're gonna watch your favorite TV shows. It's not that you indulge yourself. For my diet, I usually Monday through Friday, I'm really strict with my diet. I exercise during the week. I eat salads and I eat fruits. I do all the good things that you're supposed to, and I usually don't drink sodas. On Saturdays and Sundays, that's when I do my little, I break my routine because I love desserts. I love bread. I like to sleep in. I like to drink alcohol, sometimes not in excess, and I really enjoy Coca-Cola. So whenever I go out, instead of water, I'm gonna have Coca-Cola. But you're not gonna overdo it. What you do is, okay, you have to choose. If I'm gonna drink Coca-Cola, if I'm gonna have a dessert, it's one thing or the other. If I'm gonna eat pizza, okay, you're gonna have 1 slice, 2 slices, not 3, 4, 5. Not the entire box of pizza. Okay, you have to limit the amount, still indulge yourself, because if you're overdo it on the weekend, what's the purpose of doing it? You're gonna be in the JoJo diet. Okay, you're gonna go back to your old self. So be strict with yourself, see what makes you happy, what gives you pleasure, and then once you start seeing the results, you're gonna be happy and you're gonna be positive and you're gonna be motivated and you're gonna love it. So remember, let's do a little summary of everything that I have done today and we have discussed with this habit topic. So remember, consistency is the key to success. So to summarize everything that we have discussed in this podcast of habits, remember, first, woman up. Know why are you doing the habit. Know why do you want to do this. Who do you want to become. Have goals in line and then make a list of the things that you want to do and who you want to become. Then second, why are you self-sabotaging? Why are you doing all those things? Journaling, very important. Take time to yourself and journal. Then once you chose your habit and you know what you don't want to do in your life, you're going to start the cycle of the habit. It takes 21 to 30 days. Remember, first 3 days, easy going. 4th to the 7th day, self-sabotaging phase, the worst time. Remember, strong, woman up, keep going. 7th to the 14th days, the medium phase, you start seeing results. To the 15 to the 21, it starts becoming part of your life. And then the 21 to the 30th, it starts ingraining in your daily subconscious. You start doing it without thinking. And then last but not least, be yourself, be happy, do what you love. And then once you find that joy, you can do everything. So this will be the end of my podcast. Hopefully you find it encouraging and motivational, and hopefully it takes you to the next step to do who you want to become and be that empowered, strong, beautiful woman that you are. Accept yourself, but if you want to change, now you have the tools to become that beautiful self that you want to be. So if you want me to be a speaker, you can email me at journeyofself1@gmail.com. You can find me on my Instagram, journey.ofself, that I have on my Instagram. Also my TikTok, journey.ofself. You can follow my motivational videos and also subscribe to Journey of Self, Dr. Catherine Higuina, when I have little shorts of motivation just for you ladies so you can remember to woman up. And every 2 weeks, I'm going to do new podcasts. Soon my interview with Leah is coming because it's the new year and we're in the bandwagon of healthy habits and building the life of our dreams. So keep it up. And also I'm going to talk about vision boards, affirmations, and everything that you need to become your beautiful, strong, and beautiful, perfect little self.